Let's get rid of those ones at back we've just added in. So that is that one, that one, and that one. Then at least we can add in something like a life raft or a life ring. There's not much else which is actually like freshwater that you would expect to see in a freshwater tank. And it's a bit worrying that we can't add much in around the end. So let's just have a look at the I actually meant to put live there. I was thinking of live and rock together. So we want some rocks. Now, can we add in anything like this? So go with something. No, we can't. We can't actually add in anything around the edge of this tank. That's a bit worrying. Oh, what we could do. We have these. Where is it? A custom rocks, plants and coral. Custom rocks, rocks and logs. And with these ones we saw that these are just one space. So we could definitely add in some of this stuff. Because we can put that there. And we can just kind of make it look like there's something in the wall there. So it's not actually giving the whole of the visual effects, but because it's actually sticking through it, it still gives us something, which is actually quite good. I quite like the layered effect of this. Reminds me of something like Planet Zoo, where you're just layering up these effects over the top of each other. And again, we can go something similar, but with even something like this, as big as this, which would actually be quite. Let's just see where these would add in. We added it there, or we could add it like that. I think that might be quite good. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So now these animals should be, yeah, we have 6 out of 5 there now. Just with a little bit of strangeness we can actually add in something quite cool into that. But that has eaten into our money quite a lot to be able to do this tank. However, it is all up and running, so that's brilliant. I think one of the things I do want to do now is have a look at podiums. So we'll go into here and we'll say podium. I'll pause for this just because we might not want any of these in here. I think I will add in a few of these around there and one of them into there. Okay. So what do the ducks give us? Nothing, because we can't actually get it there, so we'll have to have it here for now. The ducks give us 8 prestige, so we will definitely want a duck talk. However, we're going to have to move this tank in a minute to be able to get this podium because of the hitboxes. So on here we have nothing at all, which is prestige. Brilliant. Here we have the Arctic feathers, so we definitely want to keep those. And on here, ooh, okay, so we have both of these ones. So we can keep all 3 of those there. That's fine. So let's get rid of that one there. And then in here, these crocodiles are brilliant for our prestige as well. So we'll definitely want quite a few mic headsets. So we'll say headset, and we'll say... let's put them along here. We'll go 1, 2, and 3. I'm actually going to add some over here as well. Why not? But they probably will want to move a little bit. I also want to cut this bit off here, just to stop our staff walking down here. I also want to cut it off there, and then take these bits out there. Again, all this is because this space is dead space at the moment. It's space we will be putting more tanks in eventually. However, for now, it doesn't need to be used at all. It's just expansion space. So we might as well not allow our staff to actually walk there at all, just to cut down on their pathfinding algorithms quite a lot. So again, we want to carry on running this game for a while. So as a destruction report we knew about, the dwarf crocodile has grown up to size 38. Wow, okay. So, okay, you guys are going to start doing all of these talks every day now, aren't you? Do we want you to, or do we want to just delete podiums? No, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be alright. So, yes, that's fine. That's what I wanted to say. That all care requirements have been fulfilled, but they do need 15 light in order to reproduce. We do not want these to reproduce yet. We're not starting a breeding program. Although a breeding program wouldn't be too bad, because then we get some stuff to sell off and make a bit of extra money. So we'll have to decide. But if we do, then it's a simple case of just deleting these lights and adding in some size 15 lights instead. So it's easy enough. So both of these are now size 38. Still so much to research. I think another one of my favourite types of animals to be modded in is all the different types of eel as well. You see we've got all of these different feather stars over here. And I do something similar with the eels as well. To add all of those in, because there's about 10 different types of eel now. With Davina, increase your feeding, and Olivia, we actually want you to learn feeding. Because you've got the super parquet, that will actually make you far more useful immediately. But yeah, I definitely am going to have to get rid of these for now, because they are just taking up our stuff's time. Until we have a few more stuff in here. Oh, it's not going to be too good. But are we still actually... oh, we have been losing some money, even on days where we haven't bought anything. So yeah, we're getting to the stage now where we're going to have to run the game again. Try and get some more money. So what I think we're going to do, we're going to do a gift shop pass. We've done a lot of the food and drink. However, up here we have a lot of space where we can add in some actual gift shop stuff. So for instance, if we have a look at gift shop, do we really only have Oh, wow. Okay. So we'll add in a copper band there. And we'll add in a balloon shell. Just there. That'll give us a little bit of extra. I think maybe instead of actually having these barriers here, get rid of those. And we'll add in a t-shirt. Oh no, t-shirt is 3 wide. Okay. So we'll add in a balloon shelf one here as well. There we go. Because the t-shirt one is 3 by 2, I suppose we could add one here, couldn't we? We could actually add one either side of the door here. If we move you out of the way just a bit, move that to there and that to there, and we can say just as they come in through the door, we have... Ooh, okay. Let's move that again, and move you, move it to there. That's much better. It still allows us to have the bin where it really should be. Just right next to the door there. So we have the guidebooks as we come in. We have some t-shirt shelves. And I think in each room, fairly close to the entrances to each room, we should probably have guidebooks. So we'll have a guidebook shelf just there. And then we'll have a guidebook shelf either side of there. And then we'll come through into this room and we'll say we'll have some guidebooks there and there. And then we'll come through into here. We'll say we want some guidebooks just there. On this side of the door as well, we will also want some. Now this is spending money to make money. And it's going to be quite a while before we actually make our money back on these. But it will be far, far better for us. I think that one will actually be just there. It'll be far better for us once we've actually got this money rolling in. Now we'll probably need some t-shirt stocks. Now where would we have these? We've got copper band butterfly ones there. Our staff are going to have to go on a mission to be able to get new supplies. Just looking at space available. Ah, okay, here is most of it. We do actually have guidebooks here, but we don't have t-shirts. So we will want... Oh, not enough money for these, okay. Right, so they are 2,000 each. Just going to have to get some more money. We'll probably go into negatives at the end of today. I'm going to add 2 of them down there, just to future-proof. Alejandro has leveled up. What I think I'm going to do now, because we've got some money problems, is I'm actually going to stop leveling up my staff. Unless it's something we desperately need a staff to have, like a new skill that will really help us out. I'm not going to be too worried about it. I also might want to give us a daily grant to actually allow us to carry on. We'll see what it's like at the end of this next day. Where we're up to, because we're on minus, what, 1,500-ish at the very beginning of the day. So we'll see where we are. Coming up to the end of the day now. Yeah, we are in a bit of trouble. So, I mean, we will come out of it. It's just we're in the middle of a stream and we'll probably want a bit more money. So I'm actually going to increase our money a bit through this. just to give us a bit to play with during the stream. We'll say Laura. Now again, I want to keep my staff as they are for now. So what do we do with the other tanks? I did want to get some sharks in here. And we want to get some rays in these ones, I think. Let's have a look at the price of some stuff. So we'll say the sharks. We have a lot of different sharks. Some of them are going to be very difficult to keep. Others pretty easy. So we have do we have the hammerhead? We have a nurse shark, quite big, 110. Doesn't require a specific size tank. It's not an active swimmer. It doesn't. I can't see here. We've got epaulet shark, the spell shark, white spotted bamboo, leopard, coral, lesser spotted dogfish, the pajama cat shark, bull husk, the white tip reef, black tip reef, the starry smoothhound, zebra shark, Japanese wobbegong, tasseled wobbegong, bronze whaler shark, and the nurse shark. Does that mean that Toxo's actually finally fixed the bug in his mod where it actually gave you the hammerhead shark for free at the beginning of the game? Because there is no hammerhead shark here. It looks like it might have done. That's good. So that means we're actually going to have to wait till rank 11 to be able to get that. What other animals could we add in? We have a raise. This is what I want us to have a look at. Now some of these are wimps. I want to pause the game. I want to see how these look together, because we have tropical saltwater with all of these. We would need 4 of these together, and it's a wimp. So let's put 1, 2, 3, and 4 into that. Let's also add in two of these. Now they grow up to size 33, these ones actually grow up to size 35 and there's 5 of them. Wow, okay. That's 140. And 33, that's 173. How big's this tank? Okay, we're doing quite well. Size 440, keep that in mind. A cow nose ray again is a wimp, so it would fit fine in here. So we'd have 2 of these ones. So 1, 2. Now they're only complaining because we don't have the heater on here. So let's actually put the heater on. Put that back there. Oh, we do actually need 2 of these. Wow, okay. Yeah, we're going to need a bit more money for this. We'll get 25 grand, why not? There we go. And we'll put another one in there. So that's all of you are now okay. We have a lot of different food to add these guys well. I think that might be okay for that one tank. And then the other one might be quite nice to add some cold water sharks in, or cold water rays. So we'll come onto here, we would say cold water rays. We only have 4 different types. So we said and we could go for 2 of each. Animal size 1 to 10. They grow up in 4 days. These ones grow up in 4 days as well. So do you want to add... no, I think they'll be okay. Yeah, these will be fine together. They grow up at the same time, and these won't be able to eat these in the first 2 stages. And these ones can't eat animals either. So we're going to add in 2 of each of these type. So 2 of those. Blonde skate, 2 of those. Undulate skate, 2 of those. And the grey skate. You'll have 2 of those as well. And again, we will definitely need some more money for this. Now again, during a normal episode, I would normally just let the game run on and roll on through the days and get to a stage where we can have enough money to be able to do the next little bit. However, because it's during a stream now, because we're actually streaming, I'm having to resort to doing the F1 cheat with cheat mode enabled to be able to get the money up, so we can actually carry on the stream rather than just kind of cutting the stream off early. So we will want to have 2 of these. And look at all of this food we're going to need. So we've got a decent amount of space in here to add food into. So we're going to want herring, crab, cockles and supplements. We're going to need a lot more staff in here as well now, which will take our daily upkeep up quite a lot. So we want crab, we want cockles, we want supplement and herring. There's the herring. Supplement, I think I will put on there like that one. And then over here, we want sand eel. Just sand eels, okay. Where are the sand eels? They are here. What I might do then is actually move that one to there. And that should be everything. But yeah, we are definitely going to need more staff. We've got 3 members of staff in here. And all of this is currently manual. And they're not being particularly fast either. So, let's see who we can hire. We have D. We have Travis. Nassim, you might be quite good. Feeding and talking. We do definitely want people with talking. And then we've got enough people with feeding for now. Sorry, with fixing for now. But Flick, I desperately do want Flick because you're so fast. You're going to be a brilliant cleaner just to run around everywhere. So we'll move these 4 into the building. And then all the way down into this room. Move you to that. This one to that. And that one. And that one. So now we want to assign these guys to the shark room. Now, do I want to assign Flick as well? I think I will actually assign Flick to this room because she's going to be really useful just to run around everywhere. So Flick, we desperately want your cleaning to go up as far as we can. We're also going to want the super power cape. 1, 2, 3 and 4. We want to go to your advanced and get a superpower thing. And it also counts as a sponge. I think I would prefer if it counted as mic headset. But there we go. Now all of you can just grab your capes and we can delete all of those. And then you are all going to run off and get feeding all of these different animals. We're going to have real problems with this in the first couple of days. And I've also spotted one problem immediately. So once they've finished their run for today, okay, and leave there. So we're going to have to increase the size of this a bit, which means I want to move that one to there. I want to move this as far down as we can. I'm going to move that one to there and move this down. I'm going to get some more platforms at the back there. And that will allow more people at a time to be feeding. So we won't have that issue we saw where some were being blocked. I think there's 4 or 5 different types of food to actually do in these tanks at any one time. Some of them only need to be done once every 2 or 3 days though, so it does even out. But we do need at least 3, possibly even 4 spaces for members of staff to be feeding at any one time. We'll keep an eye on this for a while just to see how these are going on. We'll let some of the growth reports come through as well. And I do want to have a look at the podiums for these tanks. I'm hoping to get a really huge amount of prestige out of this shark room. Oh, we can see again. These are being blocked off. Because there's not enough staff basically to be able to do everything immediately. So those jobs aren't being prioritized at all until the other jobs have been finished. Now, how is this affecting our crocodiles down here? No, they're okay. We really are going to have to focus a lot on the auto feeders. So I think if we move that to there and that to there, we add in a platform. Oh, lots of growth within those tanks. That's good, but that also means that more food per day is going to be needed in these tanks. So we're going to need even more auto feeders and stuff on there. Let's get enough for an auto feeder. There we go. And so we will see. So these need herring. And then we can delete that herring there. And then on the other side of this, we can actually add in the supplement as well. And I might do this now because I want to make sure that these guys survive. And I think I will actually turn this into a breeding pit just to make us some money out of this. We can sell off the babies afterwards. So I'm going to get rid of that supplement there. We're going to add in another auto feeder here. And we're going to say this is going to be for supplement. Okay. So these guys are now fully automated. That's really good. This is all fully automated. The only thing this would need would be a vegetables. So we could actually, if we wanted, go for another one here. And we can add that onto here. Oh, I didn't realise it would need that. Let's see if we can move that at all. Come on. I want this tank. Why can't I click? Ah, there we go. Weird. Couldn't click on the tank. So we want to move this. I actually thought we would be able to do this. Looks like we're going to have to put it onto there with a platform on it there. I'm not too keen on needing this platform here. But it does allow us to have the vegetables, and then that allows us to delete that as well. Okay. So it means for now all of our staff will be just congregating around these tanks, making sure these are all full with food. So we're going to keep an eye on this for a day, just to see what happens. I think this should be okay. We're up to the beginning of a new day now. Okay. So we're still positive in money. So they're coming through. feeding everything up, I wanted to see from the beginning of the day, it currently takes until... Wow, okay. Nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, 3 o'clock in the afternoon to be able to feed everything. And then at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, the place closes, start of a new day, start of a new rigmarole. However, the sand eels and some other stuff like that in the cold water tank look like they don't need to be fed every day. That's good. So this next day, we can see that it will take, including the little lag spikes. God, why is this so slow to go through? Yeah, until about 3 o'clock. So each day it takes until about 3 o'clock to be able to do anything. Or to be able to actually level up, or sorry, to be able to feed everything in these two tanks. It takes until about 3 o'clock every day. Now as you can see, the next day everything starts again. 8 different things to feed. So again, we will definitely want some auto feeders on this, just to cut down on the amount our staff are having to do. Well, it doesn't look too bad. But now, I think... What does everyone think about this? Should we take a few of these out? Should we add the auto feeders in? And should we do that now while we get other fish in or not? If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.